this morning's Business Insight, empowering a neighborhood. Residents in most of Lower Price Hill will be able to get free wireless internet under a partnership between PowerNet, Cincinnati Public Schools, and the City of Cincinnati. Local telecommunications company PowerNet is installing internet access points in the neighborhood in partnership with Euler School and Community Learning Center.
We have facilities at Queens Tower, and we're able to reach this area very easily and saw it as the perfect opportunity to mesh our technical capabilities and our desire to give back to the community.
The idea for the free internet came after PowerNet began donating tablets to the school. Joining us this morning to talk more about the program are Adita Dolan-Mayo, who led the project for PowerNet, and John Putnam, Vice President for Sales for PowerNet. They joined Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith in the studio.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for being here today. So we're going to talk, obviously about the Wi-Fi, but you started with the school and much before this. Talk about how it got started.
Certainly. Back in January, we won an award for community service from Smart Business Magazine, and at that award ceremony, we met Darlene Kamine with the Learning Center at Euler School, and that led to a meeting with them where we identified the need for some tablets. So we donated 50 tablets to help expand their computer capabilities. But even more importantly, we learned that 60 to 80% of their students didn't have high-speed internet access at home. So the learning kind of stopped when they left school. Based on that, we identified that need, and Adita pulled together a team of PowerNet employees, City Council, community leaders.
Talk a little bit about that process. And probably not easy, right?
Yeah. No, definitely not easy, but we had a wonderful team of folks to work with. Price Hill has a group of people that are definitely dedicated to their community and doing what they can to serve not only the students but those in the neighborhood. So not only working with Euler School and CPS, but also the Community Learning Center, PG Sittenfeld and his office, as well as Block Ministries. We all pulled together and looked at the goal to get Wi-Fi into the neighborhood. As John mentioned, once the students left the school, it was hard for them to finish things like their homework, their research papers, and so on. And after speaking with all those involved with this group, we said, well, how can we do this? And we found that we were able to work our resources amongst the team and find what we call our access points or hotspots that we were able to create through 5 different locations around Euler School. Within those 5 different locations, we were able to put internet access in those locations and then spread it amongst a 3 to 4 block radius within the school.
That's great. So not only in the school, but outside in the community.
Yes.
And you think about that, and you think about some of the parents of these students that can benefit from it. Whether they're job hunting, whether they're just trying to find out how to better themselves. If you don't have that access, I think we take for granted how easy it is to do that. So you're helping not only those students, but the community itself.
Certainly, and they shared with us a story about a line around the corner and down the street at a local church that was offering high-speed internet and computers to the residents so that they could get online and do all those basic things that you and I take for granted. Yeah. And that was kind of the starting point for us recognizing the need. If they had those adults and students lining up down the street, we certainly saw that there was a need there for some high-speed internet.
Well, this is obviously a great example of companies or corporations giving back to the community. Why do you feel like we need to do that? Why is that important to us?
It's ingrained in our culture at PowerNet. It's something that we founded the company on in the early days with Bernie Stevens, and it's a part of our culture, and certainly part of the reason that many of our employees come to the company and stay with the company.
Yeah. Well, and obviously, you can write about companies, you can be on TV, you can do so many things, but when community finds out, what you're actually doing for them, I think it makes such a big difference. And Cincinnati, I've had so many guests on the show, and it always comes back to Cincinnati is one of the most giving, to give everything, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's resources. So we appreciate what you guys are doing to Price Hill. We appreciate everything that your company's done.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thanks so much, and hopefully we can keep these kind of things going and hear more about you in the future.
Absolutely.
All right, great. Thanks for being here today.